Sometimes all we need is a good laugh. Comedian Aries Spears is with us this morning. He's going to be performing this weekend at the Pittsburgh Improv in Homestead. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Hey, how
Welcome.
you doing? Thank you, thank you.
Now, you're from Chicago, is that right?
New York.
New York?
Yes.
Okay, I don't
Just
know where
a
little bit,
Chicago.
Yeah,
not too far away.
Yeah, not too bad.
Have you been to Pittsburgh before? Have you performed in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I'm kind of a staple here every year down at the Improv on the waterfront. So they got me at the coldest time they could possibly have me.
I was gonna say, because
I'm hoping this snow don't hurt me too bad.
when I thought you were from Chicago, I was gonna say, oh, you're used to this, so you'll be prepared for this weekend.
Well, New York gets it too.
Yes.
You know, so it's all the East Coast thing.
Right. Well, I'm sure people are going to be coming out to see you because the impersonations, Mad TV. You've been busy.
Yeah.
I try to stay busy. Yeah.
A lot of folks know you for your face already, but what's kind of been your calling card? I know it's been some of the
you know, between the 8 years on Mad TV and then the Shaq's All-Star Comedy Jam, you know, some of the impressions, but I always try to not to be a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I try to give them a little bit of, you know, some politic humor, some pop culture stuff, some you know, relationship stuff,
Right.
you know, a little bit of everything.
Sometimes you call out the youngsters as well, like younger.
Absolutely, absolutely. We live in a very moist era of comedy.
Moist area, okay.
Moist era. This political correctness is getting out of hand, so I kind of want to make my show for adults and try to gear myself towards the old school style of comedy.
So let's say someone isn't familiar with Aries Spears. What can they expect for the first show? How can one prepare?
Oh, man. Well, you know, when you talk about the impressions, you know, a little bit of the Bill Cosby, you see, you know, I'm going to the prison. And so for lunch, we're going to be having Jell-O. You know, Big Shaquille O'Neal, when I played in the league, I played a lot of years in the league, and now I'm on TNT with Kenny and Chuck and Ernie. So a little bit of that, and then stuff that'll get you guys kicked off the air.
Okay, let's not get into any of that this morning. But you've been doing a lot of impressions. How do you do? Do you study these people? Because you're really good at that.
I have a subscription from my medicinal doctor that helps me stay in tune with the other side of life.
Okay.
You know, so my guy, I meet him at the alley and he hooks me up.
You don't have to
Wink,
go to the
wink.
alley anymore. You know,
well, not everywhere.
In some states.
In some states, yeah, in some states, yeah.
Okay,
you have the prescription. You're good.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Can you share another impression with us?
Oh man, Hove in the building, Jay-Z right now. Everybody know what it should be. So there's that too.
And I love how it's not just the sound that's coming out, but even you get the mannerisms.
The mannerism, that's all
Right.
part of it. That's a great impressionist. So I learned from the best. Eddie Murphy was one of the best.
I was going to ask you, who are some of your favorites? Because you've been doing this, you've been in the game for a while.
Yeah, you know, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, the normals. But today I think Dave Chappelle is one of the greatest comedians of our generation, and the late great Patrice O'Neal.
Okay.
So, you know, you just try to learn from the best and the people that came before you.
And what is it about comedy that just relieves us? No matter what's going on, they say always find the funny side of it. What is it about that connects us?
It makes you feel good. You know, I know that might sound kind of cliche or corny, but you know, we like to feel good, so it's a natural aphrodisiac.
Yeah. I have to ask you, what's some of the, now kind of like the last year or so, what's been some of the hotter impersonations that you're getting asked for and what everyone wants to hear?
You know, it varies. It really does, because depending on where I'm at, you know, people like to yell them out at the show. Do Jay-Z, do Shaq, do Barkley, do
you just look back at them?
I try. I like to give the people what they pay for.
Okay. I didn't know if you were going to shame people if they spoke out or not.
No. I try to, you know, this is almost like football. I got a playbook, but I know how to call an audible if I see a blitz coming. So yeah, I try to be as versatile as I can.
Okay.
Have there ever been any challenges? Who's hard? Was there someone that you were asked to do? And
you know,
like,
I wish I could have done Obama. You know, and it's one thing to do somebody's voice, but like you said, it's also the cadence. Like I know his cadence, but I never thought I had his. You know, here in America, Michelle and my daughter Sasha Malel.
It's coming. Yeah. It's coming.
But
right
it's not. I've seen guys do it extreme justice.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever been able to do it extreme justice. But again, Obama's cadence and things he says. So I to have the first black president and never be able to capture that, I felt like I did myself an injustice.
Oh, well, I'm sure you can still work on that. And so you're going to be busy. You're going to be here this weekend
Yes.
at the Improv.
Yes, 2 shows tonight, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. I'm hoping this snow don't hurt me.
Wow. Well,
Man, I'm hoping this snow don't
talk
hurt
to
me.
He keeps
this
looking
guy.
at
Is
me.
it supposed to be that bad?
It's gonna be pretty bad, man. I'm sorry.
Oh,
But you know what? They're snowed in with you, and you just keep going, right?
all right. I hope it don't scare 'em. Come on out, people. Don't get scared.
Yeah.
Aries
don't
Spears,
get-
thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Yes, and also check out my podcast, Spears and Steinberg, available on iTunes, or go to spearsburg.com.
All right, you got to give us one more.
Which one? Oh, another one?
What do you want?
Can I do the
don't
same
know.
one? Can I do another one?
You can. You can.
Hove in the building, JC, right now, New York. New York, don't you agree?
I love it. I love it. That's rapper Jay-Z that he's impersonating
You're gonna
there.
do- you're gonna do
I
his
am
wife?
not.
Hey, you
no.
look like Beyonce. There you go.
Stop it.
Hove in the
Stop
building.
it.
Clearly, I'm just gonna leave.
All
I
right.
don't know
Our
what's going on
thanks to Aries Spears for joining us again. He is going to be performing at the Pittsburgh Improv starting tonight with 2 shows, another 2 tomorrow night, and then he said a 3rd show on Sunday. For details, go to kdka.com/PTL.